Many years after Joseph brought his family to Egypt, life changed for the Israelites. A new pharaoh rose to power, and he didn't remember Joseph. He looked around, saw the Israelites had grown into a huge nation, and got scared. He thought, what if they turn against me? So he made them slaves, forcing them to build cities and work under harsh, cruel conditions. But even in their pain, the Israelites never gave up hope. They cried out to God, trusting He would hear them. Meanwhile, far away in the quiet wilderness, Moses was tending sheep, hiding from his past in Egypt. One day, something incredible happened. A bush on fire, but not burning up. As Moses got closer, God spoke. "Moses, I have heard my people's cries. I am sending you to Pharaoh. You're going to lead my people out of Egypt." Moses felt scared. What if no one believes me? But God promised, "I'll be with you," and gave Moses the power to perform miracles as proof. So, Moses set out for Egypt, joined by his brother Aaron. Together they marched up to Pharaoh and said boldly, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says, let my people go." But Pharaoh just laughed. "Who is the Lord? Why should I listen?" He refused, so God sent a warning, actually 10 of them. First, Moses turned the Nile River into blood. Fish died, water stank, but Pharaoh's heart stayed hard. Next, frogs hopped everywhere. Beds, kitchens, even Pharaoh's palace. Gnats swarmed people and animals. Then, flies filled the land, except where the Israelites lived. When Pharaoh still wouldn't listen, God sent a deadly disease to kill the Egyptians' animals, but not a single one belonging to the Israelites. Painful boils broke out on every Egyptian, followed by a terrifying storm of hail and fire. Locusts ate every plant left. Then came total darkness. 3 days so dark no one could see a thing, except in Israelite homes. The last plague was the most devastating. God warned that every Egyptian firstborn would die unless they marked their doorposts with lamb's blood. That night, the angel of death passed through. Every firstborn died, except in the homes marked with blood. The Israelites were spared. This became known as Passover. Finally, Pharaoh was broken. He called Moses in. "Go, leave Egypt and take your people." The Israelites packed quickly, grabbing their unleavened bread, and followed Moses out of Egypt after 430 years. God led them with a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. But Pharaoh changed his mind. He chased them to the edge of the Red Sea. The Israelites were trapped and terrified. Moses told them, "Don't be afraid, the Lord will fight for you." God told Moses to raise his staff, and the sea split in two. The Israelites walked through on dry ground. When Pharaoh's army followed, the waters crashed back down, sweeping them all away. At last, the Israelites were free. They sang and danced, celebrating God's amazing rescue. Moses' sister Miriam led the women in joyful praise with tambourines. God had kept his promise. He delivered his people with mighty wonders. And that's the story of how Moses led the Israelites to freedom, a story of courage, faith, and God's unfailing love.